You must have been tracking the market and noticed the great crash that we saw on 4th of June, and then the great run up that we saw on 5th, 6th and 7th of June. Now the bigger question is, what is going to happen next? Will we witness another crash in the upcoming months, or will the Nifty hit 25,000 or 26,000? Should you still keep investing in the market, or should you look for other options like gold, real estate or bonds? Should you continue your SIPs, or should you stop your SIPs right now? And finally, where should you invest to get the maximum return this year? In this video, we will get answers to all these questions. Now, before I begin today's video, I have an extremely important announcement. My friend's son Vehant, who's just 15 months old, has been diagnosed with SMA type 2 disease. It is a very rare condition and the only treatment possible costs rupees 18.5 crores. Now, any normal human does not have this much amount of money, so he has started crowdfunding. I have done my part, and all you amazing people out there, I would highly encourage you to participate in this donation and save this kid's life. I've added the Impact Guru link in the description. Please check it out. And here's the clip of Vehant.
मेरा नाम मोहित जैन है। मेरा 15 महीने का बेटा है वेहंत। जब ये 1 साल का हुआ तब हमें पता चला ये SMA टाइप 2 की बीमारी से ग्रस्त है। इस बीमारी में ये उठ बैठ और सामान्य क्रिया करने में असमर्थ है, जो नॉर्मल बच्चे आसानी से कर लेते हैं। इस बीमारी का इलाज 2 साल की उम्र तक ही हो सकता है, परंतु उसका खर्च 17.5 करोड़ रुपए है। हमने कभी सोचा ना था कि आप सबसे ऐसे पैसे मांगने पड़ेंगे। हम आपसे विनती करते हैं कि आपका छोटा सा योगदान वेहंत को नई जिंदगी जीने में मदद कर सकता है। Namaste.
Now let's begin today's video. So the market corrected by almost 6 to 7% on June 4th, and I came live on that day to help my viewers take some good decisions. Now if you had followed my advice, you would be sitting on a profit of almost 6 to 7% in just a span of 10 days. If you have not watched this live video, watch it here. So let's start with where we are right now. At the time when I'm recording this video on 15th of June, the market is at 23,465. Now, is it undervalued or overvalued? To analyze this, a very important indicator that you should look at is PE ratio of the entire market. To look at it, let me take you to screener. So this is screener, and if I actually look at the PE ratio of the market, you would see the median PE, which is the grey line here. The median PE is 22.4, and the current PE of the market, if you would look closely, it is 22.3, which basically means we are very close to the median PE, which clearly means that we are definitely not overvalued. You might feel that the market is overvalued, market has given a huge run up, but earnings have also grown of all these organizations, which basically means that we are at a median PE, not very overvalued. That's the first point to consider right now. Now, if the market is not overvalued, does that mean you can buy things in bulk? Just hold on. Let me show you some more data before you take a decision. Now, for this, come to tradingview.com. Now look at this part. From a short to medium term perspective, the market is actually trading at the top of the channel, which means it might crash a bit and come down to the lower part of this channel. Look closely. The market has been trading in this channel for a really long time now, and it has reached the top of this channel, which is almost 23,465. In fact, breaching that almost at 23,500. Now, there's a really high chance that the market will trace it back and come back to the lower part of this channel, which means you can see 22,600 levels. So if you are a short term or a medium term investor, do not buy things in bulk. For a longer term horizon, you can always buy things, but even then I would recommend do not buy things in bulk. You would see a lot of volatility in this market. Maybe there could be some 5%, 10% corrections. When you see that, only then buy things in bulk. But for a medium or a short term perspective, the market is actually at the top of the channel, which means it might come down to around 22,600 levels. So if you are a medium term investor, do not put crazy amount of money right now. So I just mentioned the volatility in the market. Why do I even think there would be a lot of volatility in the market? It is because we don't have a majoritarian government this year. We have a government where it is relying on Nitish Kumar and Chandrababu Naidu. And if they change their stance, or if there's a small rumor as well, you could see a very deep correction. And that is the reason you should be very careful while bulk investing right now. Now, on a brighter side, we would also see interest rate cuts. And as soon the interest rate is cut, you could see a strong rally as well. But since market is forward looking and people already know that there would be interest rate cuts, it is a strong possibility that you might not see a very strong rally even if the interest rate is cut. Now, I've mentioned that the market can crash, and I've also mentioned that the market can rally. So what should you do? Here are the 6 points that you should focus on this year, probably by the mid of next year as well. First point, do not put crazy amount of money in the market right now. Do not do bulk investing. We would see a few strong corrections in the market, maybe 5-10%. Use those as an opportunity to invest a lot of money in bulk. As I said, if there's a small rumor, if there's any instability, you would see a 5-10% correction in Nifty. Use that time to invest a lot of money in the market. I used the same time on 4th of June and I told all my viewers by coming live, and I hope they would be sitting on a profit of 7-8% right now. Use those opportunities to invest money in bulk. That's the first point. Second point, should you stop your SIP or not? You should not stop your SIP. As I just mentioned, that the market is not overvalued. We are not in a situation where we should completely stop our SIPs. We are at a decently priced zone. We are at a median PE of the market, which basically means you should definitely not stop your SIPs. Keep your SIPs running, but maybe do a step down SIP. Maybe, let's say you do SIP of 40,000 every month. Maybe now start doing 30,000 SIP every month. Save those 10,000 rupees and use that money to invest bulk when there's a crash in the market. Cool, that's the second point. Third point, you will get a lot of short-term trading opportunities this year. For this, let me take you back to TradingView and give you a case study of Heritage Foods. Now look at this, the chart of Heritage Foods. If you look at the chart right now, you would see the stock was almost trading at around 350 or somewhere in that range, and then suddenly it was literally like a rocket launched in the air. You would see if you look closely, this was 4th of June. When the complete market was crashing, this stock was actually making new highs. And then 5th of June, 6th and 7th, you can clearly see the stock literally went up from 400 to clearly almost 700, reaching almost 70-80% profit. Now, why is this stock growing so much? For this, let me take you back to Screener. If you look at Heritage Foods, it says it is engaged in a business of procurement and processing of milk and milk products, and also generation of power through solar and wind for the captive consumption of the dairy plants. Now ignore all of this. The major reason this stock was actually skyrocketing is this. Look at the founder of this Heritage Foods. You would see Mr. N. Chandrababu Naidu. And now you can think of the link. On 4th of June, this stock was actually making new highs because his party was actually forming the government. Now if you look closely, who is the managing director of this company? It is N. Bhuvaneshwari. Now who is this woman? Look at this news again. She is the wife of N. Chandrababu Naidu. This is the whole political agenda, and this is basically, since his party is in the power right now and he will have a lot of power for the next 5 years, so a company which is very close to him would grow a lot. And you can think about all these opportunities when you trade in the stock market, because these are very strong, triggers for any stock to grow, because Chandrababu Naidu would have a lot of power right now and he can use all that power, all that influence, all that money to actually grow Heritage Foods. I'm not suggesting you to buy this stock. I'm just using it as a case study to tell you that there are short-term investment options available in the market. You just have to keep your eyes and ear open. I would keep doing this commentary. I can't make these videos very often, but I would keep commenting like this on my YouTube community, and I would keep posting news like this, which might help you make a lot of returns. Fourth point, definitely keep some defensive stocks in your portfolio. If the market is volatile, that basically means market can crash, market can go up. During the time of these crises, these defensive stocks will keep you safe. These defensive stocks will save your portfolio and you would not panic. Now, for this, I would explain you with a case study of Hindustan Unilever. If you come back to tradingview.com, you would see here. On 4th of June, when the whole market was completely crashing, there was this one stock which was literally making new highs. And you see, this was 4th of June when Hindustan Unilever opened up here and then it went up all till here. And then 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, you can see a strong rally in Hindustan Unilever. And the rally is still left. I would say definitely have some position in stock like Hindustan Unilever, which is very defensive, works in FMCG, which basically means that when the market crashes, when there's a huge crisis in the market, these are the kind of stocks which would not crash a lot and will keep your portfolio balanced. So definitely have these kind of stocks in your portfolio if you want to again save yourself from a heart attack. Fifth point, A great option right now that can help you grow a lot of money is private banks. The PSUs have given a huge run up, and I would think at least 10 times now before investing in any PSU. And I would recommend you the same. Before investing in any PSU, think twice. It has given a lot of run up. It is not driven by fundamentals anymore, and you might see some correction there. On the other hand, private banks have not given a huge run up. They are actually trading way lower than where they should be. And here, two amazing companies, again, no stock recommendations from my side, but two amazing companies I like are HDFC Bank and IDFC Bank. You can look at their charts, you can look at the business, you can look at the fundamentals, but I think these two are amazing companies where you can invest your money for a longer term and you can see a lot of growth. The last point, which is just relax. Now, there will be times when you will feel that you are losing this rally, you are missing a lot of rallies, but please hold on. Nobody becomes a crorepati in a few months from the stock market, but people actually lose everything in a few months from the stock market. Don't get super greedy, be sensible, do some smart moves. No matter if Nifty goes to 25,000 or crashes to 22,000, we should have a strategy. What the points I've told you right now, these are the points you should consider before investing, and you should not care if you're buying good businesses. No matter if the Nifty goes to 25,000 or if it goes to 22,000, you would still be in a good position. Always invest the amount of money that you can leave in the stock market. You don't need that money very soon, so definitely have a horizon of almost 2 to 3 years, and then if you invest in good businesses, you would definitely make a lot of money. Do not chase those stocks that are giving a huge rally and you just feel as if you become a part of it and you become a crorepati very soon. That's not going to happen. Save your capital, keep investing in the stock market for a longer term. Now, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please share it with more people so that they can also get all this information. If this is the first time you're watching me, consider subscribing to this channel. I post a lot of content related to investing in stock market, real estate and mutual funds, and I'm also covering slowly cryptocurrencies, gold, debt and all these other concepts. You might get a lot of information related to investing in through this channel. Until then, keep investing in your dreams.